For the ABA Tech Show 2009, we are here at the Total Attorney's office here in downtown Chicago. I think it's Washington Street?
Yep, Washington and Wabash.
I'm here with the Director of Product Development?
Project Management.
Project Management, I'm sorry, and a Project Manager. Why don't you guys tell everybody who you are and kind of what the general outline of your guys' role is here?
Sure. I'm Jeff. Mainly my role is being kind of a servant to the project managers, making sure they have whatever they need to get their teams moving in the right direction, whatever the task may be at that time. I provide a lot of efforts towards training, support, better agile development. Can always be improved, through more iterations of our own processes.
For the non-techies out there, tell us what agile development is. What exactly you mean by that?
Sure. It's a way where we can develop products and change as we go through them based on new information that we find. Because the way we used to develop products was really, we'd spend months planning, months developing, months testing afterwards. Before you knew it, 8 months, a year had gone by before anything even got to market. And that's too long to wait to get feedback and understand how your consumers are going to react to those products. So we adopted an agile process, which lets us continue to iterate while we're still developing, change plans as we go along. And really, it's based on focused efforts. So what's called sprints. And that really lets the group sort of self-organize. And we're finding that we blow the results out of the water compared to the old way of doing things. So we love it.
So Jason Taylor, Project Manager. I just finished launching our new bankruptcy support application. This is a process where our U.S.-based paralegals help our attorneys walk the consumers through the process of filing their petition for bankruptcy. So it's a web-based application. It's part of the SaaS model. It's always on, 24 hours a day, where our paralegal and the attorney can communicate as their court, walking better through the steps that they need to file for either Chapter 7 or Chapter 13 bankruptcy.
I was going to say, can you give us a quick background on SaaS? Software as a service. Tell us a little bit about what you mean by that.
What we mean by that is that we have one version of our application running for all of our customers. And some of the real benefits of that is that when we continue to roll out updates of our application, those updates go out to everyone. But with the way that this application is priced, it's at a transaction level. Everything's done on a flat fee. There's no annual contracts. You can cancel whenever you want. So it's really up to us to deliver more value than we're charging for the product. So that's the big benefit. That business model surrounds that product.
Okay. Right off the bat, we jumped into your guys' roles. Give us an overview of exactly what Total Attorneys is, because I don't know if everybody is going to know that right away.
Sure. We're a service provider for small law firms, solo practitioners. Through the use of technology, we can help them to more efficiently run their business without necessarily growing headcount. So if we can help them get more revenue in and streamline their processes. So whether that's through marketing services, websites, payment processing, due diligence products, and there's a whole suite of things. It's pretty much everything besides practicing law.
So I think in the beginning we really focused on growing attorneys' businesses by bringing consumers right to their door through our call center, and now we're building in back office solutions to support the attorneys. So whether that's bankruptcy case support or turning our call center to a service that they can take advantage of, all those sort of like day-to-day monotonous tasks that aren't about being an attorney. We always say, attorneys didn't go to school for an MBA, they went to practice law, so let us take care of those things that are about running your business and let you practice and focus on being an attorney.
Right. It sounds like Total Attorneys is a pretty innovative company. Give us a real quick lowdown on the shift from proprietary software to web-based software in the enterprise.
Sure. Traditionally, software is rolled out. You have to install something. Maybe you receive updates. But as far as we're concerned, we can just put it out in the web. People have access to it. But with it being accessible through the web, it makes it very easy to change the product, adapt it, innovate it. Because the web, it's really easy to roll these things out. There's no, version 2.0 that needs to go out for your software release. Or, for example, even, iTunes, which everybody loves. I swear almost every week they're giving me a new update that I have to download. Well, that's not the case when everything's web-based.
Anything to add to that?
Just that, the shift to web-based apps and the SaaS model, that's like, I know there's a lot of talk about that in the conference this morning. I think the biggest advantages to the consumer is that there's a low cost to adoption. They don't have to have an in-house IT staff anymore. Most of these products, you get a 30-day trial where you get to use all the features before you decide to commit. So there's low cost of ownership up front. Like Jeff said, it's always on. And then they can actually enjoy our product roadmap. As we're releasing the software, the price is increasing. They're just getting the advantage of us improving our processes and features over time. So I think that's really the value driver from the tech side of things as to why they want to adopt the SaaS model. And it's really also kind of turning over some of the ownership of security, availability, uptime, all these things that you'd have to deal with 6 or 7 different products. You can get it in one platform through our products.
Excellent. Again, that's Total Attorneys. Jason, Jeff, thank you guys very much. Tell us real quick what your name is on Twitter.
Sure. JRock9000.
Mine's JLanier01, JLANIER01 on Twitter.
And that's at Rex7 and Pravinsky. I'm Pravinsky. Rex7 is Rex Greatest.